Peace, family, peace, 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 peace. All right, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Dina Bryant. I do these inspirational videos just talking about life, okay? Talking about the things I've been through, going through, grew through, okay? So today's video is about me eating with shame and guilt, okay? So earlier today, I was reading a book. I had did a few things. I had attended this training program, online, and then I also was reading, and earlier I was like in my head, right? Like I was thinking about my life and allowing a negative ego, okay, to tell me all these different things about how far in life I should be, and all these different things. And sometimes I forget, okay, that it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, okay? But while I was on the sofa, an idea came to me and was like, girl, order some pizza, okay? So lately I've been eating clean. Like I've been eating fruits and vegetables. I did even a video yesterday about vegan lo mein. So I've been eating for the most part clean. And I have these moments, like if I'm going through something or if I'm looking for something to comfort me, at times I would turn to food, right? And I went and do mindful eating, and mindful eating is basically like you being aware of the things that you putting in your body and how it may affect you some type of way, or you being aware of it, but you you're not justifying it, you're not making excuses. You like, all right, I know this. This pizza is very unhealthy, okay, but I'm gonna eat it, right? So earlier today, I was in a rut. I was feeling some type of way. And then as I'm putting my address in for the delivery, I started, an idea came to my mind, and it was like, you ain't gotta order this. And then I just was like, I'm ordering it. And then as the delivery guy came to drop the order off, honey, I done got comfortable, went on my bed, okay, started eating, justifying it. Oh, well, this pizza, it has, spinach on it, it has onions, it has healthy stuff on it, don't have no meat, although I ordered the wings, but it don't have no meat. And I started feeling bad. I started feeling shameful. I started feeling guilty because the things I was eating. And then not only that, like the videos I've been uploading lately about, whether it is going food shopping and looking at Dr. Sebi's alkaline list, I started feeling bad. And so to the person that's out there that, you have guilt trips when you eat, and it is surrounded by you feeling shameful, you feeling guilty, what I encourage you to do is whenever you making healthy choices, whether you ate a salad for lunch and you incorporate in more fruits and stuff, give yourself a pat on the back. I know we hear a lot of people that says, well, you're not supposed to eat this, and you're not supposed to eat that, and you're not supposed to eat that. I think when we rush our journey and say, well, I'm supposed to do, exactly this because somebody else said I should do this, I think we sort of start missing steps along the way, right? I'm not justifying whatever it is. I'm just saying, whatever you tend to put up a lot of resistance with, you're going to fail, because it's like almost the person that wants to get skinny, right? If they are looking at their health and they saying, maybe they say, well, they so fat, right? They say they so fat, and from here I want to get to skinny. I don't believe necessarily if you focusing on your weight, if you focusing on that image of you being fat, breaking down your confidence, because we cannot change what we done already. We already did it. But what we can do, we can make better decisions and better choices. And also there comes with being aware, right? Because I remember I was reading Dr. Lily Africa book. So I was reading this book right here, right? And in his book, Dr. Lily Africa, he talks about, well, not even in that book, but Dr. Lily Africa talks about how we associate food with emotions, right? Like as a child, you know, you heard your grandmother say, sweetie, you know, and that is associated around love, right? Sweetie, come here, sweetheart. You know, Valentine's Day is associated with candy, chocolate, strawberries, you know, covered, and we associate those things with love. And so for me is me being aware of what I'm doing, right? And understanding that this decision and the choices that I am making, right? Like if I'm eating something that is unhealthy, being mindful of what I'm doing, right? Being mindful of, you know, for instance, I know Michael Beckworth, who program I had done before, one of the things he, you know, talks about is, you know, eating popcorn or eating junk food. Like, be aware of that you putting that in your body. You know, that or categorize those foods that you eat, and like, this is entertainment food, and you know, this is, you know, healthy food. Like, be aware of those things. But if I could give any words of encouragement, it would be, this is your journey, okay? You are doing the best that you know how to do, and you going to do even better than this. But do not consistently beat yourself up. Do not consistently feel guilt and shame, but more so gratitude, right? Gratitude that you are able to, you know, have a meal, right? And don't look at your life and feel like, well, this person is here and, you know, they say I should never do this. And, you know, that's where they are on their journey. And you are on your journey. So I am like, at times I'm like, all right, I know I shouldn't eat this. I know I shouldn't do this. But at times I'm like, you know, is comfort, right? And I had talked about comfort, like, you know, we should not be comfortable 24/7 and all these different things. But it's just this part of me that I believe like I'm like hard on myself. Because these past days I've been eating healthy. I've been, you know, doing food shopping more healthier, looking at Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide, following that. And then it's like one day you go off, or one day, you know, you eat something that is, you know, that you probably say, I should never ate that. And then you being hard on yourself. But what about the 5 days that you ate healthy, right? What about those days? Like, do you not count those days? Like, are you just gonna beat yourself up over the one day? And another thing, all right, so earlier I had pizza and wings, right? I could eat a salad tonight, right? Like, I could eat a salad. And some people, they feel like, well, I don't went off, right? I was on this diet and I don't went off. You know what? Let me just continue to go off. Let me just really be binge food and eating and stuff like that, right? This is your life. This is your life. Just be aware of what you are doing. And we cannot get to being healthy if we are focusing on us all the time saying, well, I made an unhealthy choice, right? Like, for 10 days you made healthy choices, and then one day you make an unhealthy choice, and then you putting all that energy and you know, you just putting a lot of energy and focus on that one day, right? What about the 10 days, right? So pat yourself on the back, because you are doing it. You're doing the best that you know how to do. You cannot get to healthy focusing on all the time of that one day you was unhealthy. Okay? And I hope you guys got something from this, because this is something that I think about. Also, I remember I was, a few years ago, I was on Facebook and I was doing a video, and the person who I was with, because at that time, I was mainly eating plant-based, mainly doing, plant-based and juicing and smoothies. And one night I had cooked and I made the person chicken, I made my family chicken, and I had like 2 pieces of chicken. And the person, the next day when, we had went out to eat, the person, I was doing a live video, the person was like, I was like, I don't want none of your stuff. And the person was like, well, you ain't say that last night when you ate some of my chicken. And I felt so like betrayed, right? But the truth of the matter was, I was betraying myself. Like, I wanted to have this image of, like, I'm so perfect, right? Or this image of, like, I got everything figured out, and I'm not eating that way, which I really wasn't. I had 2 pieces of chicken, okay? But the person outed me, and I felt so humiliated, and I felt bad. And the reason being was because I was painting a picture. See, I was painting, honey, we're about to have church, okay? Even though I'm not part of religion. But I was painting a picture of, well, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. Like, I wasn't being authentic to myself. And so this video is me being 100% authentic, is about, how to stop feeling guilt and shame as you eat, okay? To understand you cannot get back, honey, the 5 minutes ago that you done, ate that pizza, ate whatever it is, honey, that was 5 minutes ago, okay? You cannot get that back. But moving forward, what you can do, you could have mindfulness around eating and looking at your plate and saying, you know what, is this going to be beneficial to my health? Is this going to give me vitality? Is this going to, help my cells in my body? Or is this something that is going to cause, obesity or breakouts? Because, when I look at when I'm eating healthy, okay, let's say this, 90% of the time, okay, when I'm eating healthy, I look at my skin and I'm like, damn, girl, you got that glow going on, okay? And then I'm like, all right, Dina, now you don't put that in your body, that's going to affect you, right? So it's really about mindfulness. All right, so I hope you guys got something from this. I love you guys. Make sure you're rocking out. Make sure you're not beating yourself up, because when you are living in shame, guilt, resentment, those affect your confidence. You can't get back what you done, but you can do something better. And with that being said,